get started, yeah, like I said, I released a video about a week ago about Trump using his authority and power to kind of clamp down on people that he doesn't agree with. And I hear that the same's happening on X. So yeah. So Mahmoud Khalil was arrested for protesting against Gaza, against Israel, because of the way they handle the situation in Gaza. So yeah, so you're not allowed to do that. So he was arrested without a warrant, and finally the judge, I think yesterday or the day before, put out or declared that he's allowed to talk to his lawyer at least. So yeah, and then this Vancouver lady that was crossing the border, she was arrested, taken down to Arizona. I mean, what the heck's going on? Trump is not better than the Democrats in this state. Yeah, the Democrats started it with arresting him and all that without due cause and proper protocol. So Trump is like, well, if they're gonna do it, I might as well do it, because you can't stop them. And this is just gonna get worse in the States. This is gonna get so bad in the States. I mean, Trump could have put that back and then reeled it back like big time. He could have done that, but he's not doing it. He's doing exactly what the Democrats have done. Pretty much, if you're political against them too much, against their ideas, and this is against Israel, because most of the administration under Trump is Zionists, and lots of Christians and YouTubers, especially the Christians on Daily Wire, are Zionists. So I mean, they're not, I mean, they're like, man alive. I mean, you got to be very careful with the far right and with the left. Like, that's the guys you got to be careful about. So you got to be very careful with them. And so yeah, it's terrible that he's doing this. And I will I would have never voted for Trump anyways because of the vaccine. He hasn't rolled back or said anything about warp speeding the vaccine. I'll never forgive him for that. Millions have died, and millions more are going to die because of that. Yeah, it's just a terrible, terrible thing that he has done in that regard. And then now they're coming out with a cancer chippy, bippy, penchy, penchy. And then now they've approved a new cow, penchy, penchy. And we don't vaccinate our cows, and never will. So be that as it may. But yeah, you can't trust them anymore. Now even the regular penchy, penchies are having adverse effects. Lots of them. It never used to be this way. And yeah, so, and Trump's had people in there are either pro penchy, or they were working for Pfizer at one time. So yeah, nothing's changed. It's just different phases. Yeah, he's gonna take care of the gender ideology crap and the immigration and try and make the economy better. I mean, he's doing a lot of good things, but this crap with the penchy he's doing, and with the people protesting against Israel, and they're going to be prosecuted or persecuted, that is not freedom. And USA and Canada is on a very, very, very slippery slope. I think Canada is more screwed than the US, but they're both going down the same slide. And the one in Canada is just a bit more greased up than the one in US. So yeah, my advice is get a different option. If you have just a citizenship and passport in Canada, look into getting different options. because it's going downhill fast. Carney's not going to be, he's probably going to be worse than Trudeau. He doesn't seem to be that intelligent from what I've seen, talking and just seeing his face. Yeah, I think, well, God willing, the Conservatives get in Canada, and that'll ease off a bit. Although I don't agree with much of what PP is doing. Like, he still says that, oh, we need to support Ukraine. Why the hell don't we take care of our own things here in Canada before we take care of Ukraine, you know, or other things? Like, stop looking at foreign and virtue signaling on Israel and Ukraine and all that crap and Palestine. Let's take care of us home here. We need to get rid of this MAID. It's a murder. Legislation, killing people. We need to get rid of legalized hard drugs and even pot. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of abortion. We need to start to repent and turn to Jesus Christ. And there's no other way for Canada to turn around. If that doesn't happen, Canada's lost. 2030 is going to come very fast. So yeah, get a different option of just living in Canada. We're looking into it. So yeah, and that journey is going to start, you know, not too long in the future. So yeah, I mean, it's beautiful here. I'm in BC. I'm just leaving BC. Finally left the job and going home. It's gonna take a few days because I got a job to do on the way home. Anyways, this is what I kind of want to put out there, and trying to warn people not to go full out behind Trump, because he's making quite a few mistakes. He's doing a lot of good things, but he's starting to make a lot of mistakes that are going to make the United States and the tariff thing also, wow. All that is taxing his own people. It's just taxing his own people. It doesn't make sense. It's just like carbon tax is tariffing, and our stupid government here trying to match tariff for tariff, dollar for dollar. That's stupid. It's just taxing your own people. Stop it. Like, because you're a politician doesn't mean that you have to do stupid shit all the time. Just stop it. Like, start just focusing on what you can do to help at home. Like, stop spending money on stupid programs and get the health care in order. Like, it costs 10,000 times more to do something here than in like Costa Rica or Panama or Mexico. Like, where are we going to start going for health care? It's not going to be in Canada, because our system's screwed. The same with the education system. The same with the justice system. It's screwed. So what does it cost? $17,000 for a student per year in our education system? It costs me $650 to educate our kids, and they can read by the time they're past grade 2. I know of people that can't even read, and they're grade 12. They can't even do math properly. Like, seriously? And we're gonna start focusing on Israel or Palestine or Ukraine? Wow, our government is stupid.